I guess what I wanted more than anything was for you to see yourself the way that I saw you. To know that I loved you. In this bizarre, unreal way where I didn't know a single thing about you, but I wanted to. And all I could feel was how closed the doors were. I found myself so desperate for any part of you. Even the parts you gave no one because they weren't important. No one watches for those kind of things. The number of freckles on your arm, or the way you take off your shoes and put your feet on top of them. But here I was in love with someone I didn't know a thing about. In love with their quirks. In love with how utterly human they were. How nobody appreciated the most appreciable things about a person. This was all the B-side footage that I couldn't stop watching. I was the guy at the video store who rewinded all the videos. I was drowning in parts everybody saw but nobody watched. That's where I fell in love with you. But that's awfully silly. We can't grow old on your freckles, but I'd like to try. I'd like to stop you one day and tell you you're a beautiful view. Maybe even write that in a piece of paper and leave before you read it. And like a scene in a movie as I'm walking away, you'd smile. But that'd be where it cut off. We wouldn't continue from there, because the best it'd ever be is the beginning. I had this dream about you last night. After I got done crying so hard that my nose got so stuffed, it wouldn't let me swallow without feeling like I'd choke. And I remembered all the reasons that I thought you were great. Because you are. Really great, I mean. I felt like we had a second chance. To be something better than what I let us be. There are times when I think that love is only honestly love when one person loves the other more than they've ever loved anything, and the other doesn't love them back. I think that is love. How could anything else be love? It is the art of losing everything for absolutely nothing. The most humbling experience in your whole life. Breaking for things you've never had to begin with, and the illusion is just realized. The party balloons all fell from the ceiling because it's morning, and all that is left is a hangover in a house that isn't a home. I thought you were my home. We all thought she was our home. Why isn't she a home? Why am I coming down? Why is everything yards away from what I thought it was? Missing things that meant nothing on the other end. And that's what falling in love with you did to me. As I strived to reach for something that the tip of my fingers couldn't even imagine touching. And I'm content with that, because there are some things that only happen once in your life, and this is one of those things. You are one of those things.